Jacksonville. The old school. The 90s. And the best new rock first. This is Arkansas's rock station. 100.3 The Edge.
This is great. This is the bee's knees. It's Friday. We'll get you high.
A little massage, some aromatherapy. But now the forbidden fruit must be tasted.
Did you just eat sofa pizza?
I'm from London. I paid a hobo to spoon with me.
Don't interrupt the man when he's telling a story.
You listen to the radio.
The request lines are now open.
Who's with me? Let's go. Come on.
With apologies to anybody that has a Chihuahua, I'll tell you what, I can't stand those little dogs. Teenage mutant ninja puppies, that's what I call them. I'm telling you. Little old bitty skulls, great big eyes. They ain't got no space in their head for a brain, friends. It's hard to love a dog that you can injure with a Frisbee. Now, I looked up Chihuahua in the dictionary the other day. You know what it said? Taco filling. You believe that? I was absolutely shocked out of my mind. And my boy, I have an older boy, Tyler. He's 13. He had to have a Chihuahua for Christmas. And I said, son, don't you want an actual dog? Sure you want a mouse on steroids? And I got him the dog, and I should tell you that I'm just kidding around about acting like I don't like him. I was the first one in our family to fall in love with that little dog, because I am kidding, and I do love the dog. And I know I love our little dog because I saved his life. I rescued the little thing. So enough about Chihuahuas. What? How did I save the dog's life? I took my foot off his head and pulled it out of the toilet. That's a joke, children. We're just kidding with you.
Thank God it's Friday.
Got my attention. Big day is here once more.
Friday! Yes!
Even my attention. Lots of beer I'm gonna pour.
But I need that beer now.
Work day to the Friday zone. Made it to the Friday zone.
Rock and roll!
My paycheck I'm gonna blow. Weekends here, the Friday zone. Work day to the Friday zone.
This should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
Yes, it's wake up time.
Get up, go to work.
You guys rock out. Dude, I just want to tell you guys rock, man. Y'all rock. I think rock.
How does it feel to work for the best radio show in Arkansas?
Corey and Patrick in the morning. 100.3 The Edge.
By the way, we don't usually talk about the opening comedian.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. Do you know who that was?
Who is it?
No one's going to know this.
Okay.
Or maybe somebody might, but Jim Stafford.
Oh, wow.
He's the guy who did that novelty song years ago, Spiders and Snakes.
Yeah.
Really?
He was like a country he was a country singer and comedian. Mm-hmm. He's still alive, by the way. He's 72, and I don't know if he's performing anymore, but we just happened to come across that cut.
Yeah, it's a funny bit. And he's right.
Very funny.
Chihuahuas kind of are rats on steroids. Not very bright.
You know, when I was growing up, there was a wonderful lady down at the end of our block, and she didn't have kids. So she was always really nice to the neighborhood kids.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, the story goes she probably couldn't have children. One of those situations.
Yeah.
But so she just adored the neighborhood kids. They all became her kids in a sense. But she had a Chihuahua. And it's the first time I had ever seen a dog that small.
Uh-huh.
She loved and adored this little, barky, annoying, bad, ill-tempered dog.
Yeah. Yeah, they only love their own family and barking. That's it. Those two things
probably yappy.
Yeah.
because they're so small that becomes a yap. It's not even a bark.
You're right.
But she used to hold that dog constantly. I mean, the dog never, I don't even know if the dog ever walked, actually, ever. Once it came to her house, it was always held by, the woman or her husband.
My sister's got a Chihuahua.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's like that. As soon as you walk in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very protective,
It hates you. It hates your guts.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Trust me.
Listen, dachshunds are very yappy, too. They do the same thing. They're very protective.
Yeah.
They'll bark at everybody until, they get to smell you or something.
Yeah, my dogs sit out in the backyard, and all they do is bark at every single thing that moves or makes a noise. Squirrel, bark. Car goes by, bark. Jogger, bark. Leaf falls, bark.
Leaf gets blown in the yard.
Yeah.
There's no differentiation.
None.
So you don't know if it's fall or you're being robbed.
They look like they're working the wall at Guantanamo,
Your poor dogs.
But if you run at them, they'll be under a chair so fast.
Oh, well, that's not very good. No guard dog there.
No, they're just alert dogs.
No.
To everything.
That's like those monitor commercials.
Right.
They're only there to monitor.
That's right. That's exactly right.
That's right.
That's right.
That's good stuff. Well, it's a Friday show. Yay!
Yeah.
Yay! We've been working for literally minutes to put this together. Minutes of our lives devoted to making sure that your entertainment will be at a very high level as long as you listen to the show. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Okay, so, we got the weekend review, and we're going to do the rant.
Yeah.
Head up your ass headlines, the really awful, terrible files, the quick and dirty, 5 in 30.
Yes. Yeah, a lot going on.
Which often brings a better prize than normal.
Yes.
And in between all that, I guess we're going to talk about some of the news that occurred between yesterday's show and today.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
The election became toxic.
Oh, my
yesterday.
God, it did. Oh, my God.
So, listen, I'm going to have to warn, that 0.001% of the audience that sort of has a spaz attack when we talk about politics.
Oh!
You'll spaz today, okay?
Yeah, it could happen.
We're gonna have at least one break.
Yeah, we have to. I mean, there's no way around it.
Where we have to talk about what was said yesterday. So, warning you now, if you can't somehow deal with that.
Yeah, if you thought this election was, arduous and mean-spirited before, boy, yesterday just they got out of their cars and got in four-wheel drives and started running over each other.
Yeah,
tanks.
It really, everybody pivoted towards Armageddon yesterday.
Yeah. At some point, one of these candidates will pistol whip the other. I don't know who it will be.
I expect by the third debate they'll come on stage. They'll be weaponized.
They'll be in tights like the WWE.
They'll be wearing armor or SWAT jackets and everything else. I mean, it's going to get bad. All right, 10 after 6. Glad you're here. We'll do the news and sports next.
More in a minute. Corey and Patrick on 100.3 The Edge. Edge weather from THV 11.
Hey, happy Friday. Tom Brannon with your forecast for the day today. Looking at mostly cloudy skies and a 50-50 chance of rain and thunderstorms this afternoon. Look for the high of around 90. Peering ahead into the weekend, another chance of a scattered storm Saturday, drying out a little bit on Sunday, and temperatures remain in the 90s. From THV 11 Weather, I'm meteorologist Tom Brannon.
Thank you, Benton, and all of Saline County, for your support of the new Vapor World in the old Radio Shack in Sutherland Shopping Center. Vapor World in Benton, with the best house juices around. And you can find everything from a starter kit to stop smoking and start vaping, or an upgrade to a box mod. Vapor World has upgraded tanks, batteries, coils, best prices on both house juice and premium juices. Save money, save time. Shop the new Vapor World in Benton, or the Vapor World near you in North Little Rock on JFK and Maumelle Boulevard, and the original store at Rodney Perriman Reservoir. Open late and open 7 days a week. Vapor World.
Who should you call when prices are too high? David Sergine of McLarty Nissan and his Price Buster.
There's no reason to pay high prices for a new car because McClarty Nissan has every vehicle in stock and online marked down to McClarty's lowest price, like our famous 14.9 Sentra and now Versas at $9,900. Come feel the excitement only at McClarty Nissan. Remember, the reason we sell so many is because you pay so little.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival not only brings together the biggest artists in music,
it always delivers once-in-a-lifetime surprise collaborations. Steven Tyler with Sting and Jeff Beck.
Turn that radio up!
Mary J. Blige and Prince. Queen with Adam Lambert and Fun.
what surprise artist will show up this year? You'll soon find out.
It only happens once, and it will never happen again.
Our 2016 iHeartRadio Music Festival, September 23rd and 24th, live at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
20 of the biggest artists in the world converge on one city to perform live. 2 nights, 1 stage.
There is nothing else like it. Tickets are sold out,
but we've got your once-in-a-lifetime trip in minutes.
Brought to you by X-Out, the first ever one-step wash and acne treatment from the makers of Proactive. Just wash your face and you're done. Medicine stays behind to clear breakouts all day. Go to xout.com/radio.
When I listen to Audible, I'm not on mile 2 of my early morning run. I'm out searching for clues in the abandoned toy factory near the cemetery. As I make my way down to the basement, I can't help but feel like I'm being followed. Did that doll just move?
Who's there? They're getting closer!
I should really get a treadmill.
Go to audible.com/start trial and your first download is free. Audible. Stories that surround you.
and Patrick in the morning.
Their pants are full of their own reproductive fluid, and they love that feeling.
100.3 The Edge.
I got news, so say when.
Say when.
'Cause every day it starts over again. Here's what happened while you slept. It makes you curse, is what I suspect. There's no denying that the world spins around. It's time to speak frank, 'cause we're reality bound.
15 minutes after 6.
Corey and Patrick, how are you?
Let's begin with the people who are not dead. They live. Macaulay Culkin is 36.
Oh. The guy who blew it with Mila Kunis.
I think he blew it with a lot of things.
Did he also blow it with Michael Jackson?
Well, there was some talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 2 he could have had, right?
Well, I'm not sure he didn't. I don't know. There were rumors. You know, it was weird, huh? Melissa McCarthy is 46 today.
Oh, okay.
Who else? Chris Pine. He's great. He's 36 today.
New Captain Kirk. Love him.
Yeah, just saw that last weekend. He's a good Captain Kirk.
He really is.
He was the best choice. Really
He was
good.
a great choice, yeah.
Let's see. Who else? Brian Kelly from Florida Georgia Line, 31. Shirley Manson from Garbage. Remember Shirley Manson?
Yeah, of course.
She's 50 today. Valerie Simpson from Ashford and Simpson.
Oh, wow.
She is 70. David Price, who plays for the Boston Red Sox, his pitcher, 31.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much my list here.
Okay.
Nothing? We'll move on then?
Yes. Let's move on. Nothing good today.
All right. Let's see. By the way, I guess maybe I should mention this first. This is weird. A second medical marijuana initiative and an initiative to allow casinos in Arkansas will appear on the November ballot, whether they're deemed to have enough signatures to qualify for the ballot or not.
Well, why would you?
Well, here's the thing.
Are they trying to dilute one even if the other doesn't make it?
Well, that may be the effect of this. I don't know if anyone's intentionally trying, but here's the deal. According to a spokesperson for the Arkansas Secretary of State, the deadline for the Secretary of State's office to certify ballot issues for this election was yesterday, the 25th. they had given these guys an extension to get signatures. So I think they were in a situation where if they didn't put it on the ballot and they got the extra signatures to qualify for the ballot, they'd have an issue. But as it stands now, they're basically, like you just said, in effect, if you vote for the one that's not even really eligible to be on the ballot but winds up being on the ballot,
right?
It doesn't count, right?
And I would say that people would be, smart enough not to do that, but we're talking about stoners.
Yeah, you
So,
see.
I mean,
I think it's going to be, I think it's a problem.
It probably is, yeah.
Now, I don't know if this was politically finessed or what's going on with this, but it's weird. It doesn't feel right. Feels
One way
like
to make it that it don't pass.
Well, you have to know what you're voting for. In other words, if you vote for the one that, let's say they don't get the signatures for the second marijuana initiative, then technically it can't be voted on. And it, from a campaign, who said, I'm no longer running for that office, but their name's still on there.
Right.
You start voting for them, well, that's going to just go to nothing.
Yeah.
Right?
To make it so it's not going to pass.
Well, we'll just have to educate people when we determine.
That's interesting. All right. Ryan Lochte, his wild night in Rio just got a bit worse. Brazilian police have announced they're recommending charges against the American. What? He's not going back there. He's not going back to face charges.
We can't extradite him?
Not for that. No.
No?
No.
That's
not
too
for
bad. He deserves to be.
The official charge against him, false communication. We do that every day.
Yeah.
6 to 10.
Right. That should be the name of the show.
So that's just dumb. That's the whole story.
Yeah.
It's just dumb. Uh-oh. Have to reload the page. It was a story about the earthquake. It kind of like maybe there was an aftershock on my page. Italian officials say the death toll from the powerful earthquake that struck central Italy is now at least 250.
Wow.
They did pull out a 9-year-old girl yesterday, 10-year-old girl who was found. They're continuing to look under rubble. This was a 6.2 quake that struck early Wednesday. Yeah, it's a bad situation there.
Really bad, yeah.
They don't even know if they can even rebuild those hamlets and stuff that were destroyed by the earthquake. The war of racial words is continuing for Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. After firing the salvo that Clinton is a bigot, she responded from the campaign trail that Trump is running a campaign based on prejudice and paranoia. Oh, that's putting it lightly.
Yeah, right.
This story doesn't even get into some of the stuff she said. Speaking at a rally in Reno, she cited several examples and said there's plenty of evidence of racial undertones in his campaign, and then she began to tick them off, or list them off. I mean, tick them off as not. Well, maybe she angered the Republicans, but she was ticking off the list. That's what I'm trying to say. Clinton remarked that Trump stood in front of a largely white audience this week several times, and under the guise of outreach to black voters, described their communities in insulting terms. She didn't like that. She called Trump a candidate attracting the alt-right, which is apparently a fringe element that has, in her words, taken over the Republican Party. It was pretty nasty if you saw any of the campaign rhetoric yesterday.
Yeah.
Pretty
brutal,
nasty.
Horrible.
Pretty nasty. Trump says he's going into black communities beginning next week with his message, so I don't know if that's going to resonate with African Americans or not. Yeah. I don't know.
Could have his ass beat.
Well, that'd be a bad message. Republican presidential nominee Trump launching a preemptive attack on Hillary yesterday. He was speaking in Nevada. While Clinton was unleashing in Reno, Trump was telling a crowd at a rally, well, this doesn't make sense. First they say he was in Nevada. Oh, she was in Nevada. I'm sorry. He was telling a crowd in Manchester, New Hampshire that while he hasn't seen her remarks, this was before she spoke,
Yeah.
he believes she would attempt to hang a racist label on his campaign and their followers. She did, by the way.
Yeah.
You saw the web ad she put out.
It's terrible.
I mean, it's
unconscionable, honestly.
By the way, you remember, I just want to make a note here. I remember that Hillary was chiding Donald Trump a while back for being such a divisive candidate. What do you think she did yesterday when she pretty much called his supporters racists?
Mm-hmm. That's the new mantra right now.
But I mean, so if you're going to be the president of all the country, how do you go ahead and call out the supporters of your opponent as a bunch of racists?
Hard to heal.
How's that
isn't
going to work?
Fanning the flames.
Oh, tell you, buddy. Democratic vice presidential candidate Tim Kaine. He was on a late show. So he says he found out he was the running mate just before the rest of the world did. He was on Stephen Colbert last night.
Okay.
So it's been a TV week for her campaign. All right, what else is going on this morning that you need to know about? U.S. military intervention in Syria isn't on the table, even in the face of a reported chemical attack by the al-Assad regime. But in a daily briefing yesterday, White House spokesman Josh Earnest told reporters a key is convincing Russia to encourage the Syrian president to cease attacks on innocent people and pursue UN-led talks to lead to a political transition. Yeah, like al-Assad really is going to listen. He wants to run the country and kill people who get in his way. He's been doing this for, 5 years now?
He's misunderstood, buddy.
Do they really think that he's going to sit down and talk about leaving?
Well, depends on what kind of golden parachute they offer, huh? We've got a plane ready, loaded up with money. Right now. Oh, my bad.
You may be able to yell fire in a crowded theater, but a judge in Washington, D.C. says jumping the White House fence does not count as free speech. Well, that was an interesting argument, though. Lawyers for Joseph Caputo of Connecticut argued that their client hopped over the fence last Thanksgiving Day to call attention to various deficiencies in the Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a novel argument, though.
It would have been better if it worked, huh?
Well, yes. And the Better Business Bureau sending a warning to people to be careful about who they give charitable donations to. The BBB just released a list of charities, which it calls Transparency Dodgers. Well, I don't know. I don't have the list here, but here's some. Oh, wow. Doctors Without Borders is on their list. Be wary of them, really. Also, the John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts.
Wow.
And the United States Holocaust Museum, City Year, and more.
Wow.
Ooh, what does that mean?
City Year? That's
They're
terrible.
Transparency Dodgers.
Huh.
Those are some of the largest charities in the country.
Like to hear more.
Makes the Clinton Foundation look pretty good.
As Corey mentioned, Brazil wants Ryan Lochte back, not because they love him, but because he may be the biggest D-bag in Olympic history. I wish he would be forced to go back. He deserves to go back and sit there a while. But, as you know, he lost all of his endorsements before you go celebrating. Every time one door closes, another opens, right? The case of American swimmer Ryan Lochte. Every time you kick open a door in Brazil, he opens another. Lochte lost all 4 current endorsement deals because of his drunken shenanigans in Rio, but he added a new one yesterday. The Pine Brothers Cough Drop Company has announced they're taking him on, saying that it hopes people forgive the 32-year-old swimmer for his transgressions, and their tagline is priceless. Pine Brothers Throat Drops, forgiving on your throat. At least that's what Lochte's currently saying. With him, that tends to change from day to day. I still think his best sponsorship opportunity is Summer's Eve or Massengill. Either one. Indianapolis Colt Andrew Luck takes a lot of grief about his flip phone. You know, that piece of crap we all threw away 10 years ago? And he gets it, but he doesn't care. He said it's a comfort thing, and I don't think I want to be connected 24/7. The NFL highest paid player has gotten tired of people making fun of him and his old phone. So yesterday, he got a new one. He even posted on Facebook of him and his new flip phone. Yes, really. He said, "This is not a throwback Thursday. Thanks, AT&T, for hooking me up with the new phone." Hopefully he got it for free after the shout-out. Wonder if that contract comes with a primo parking space for his horse and buggy. Looks like the Raiders want to both happen and stay in Vegas. It seems the team has filed trademark apps with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office for Las Vegas Raiders. That doesn't mean the Raiders relocating is a guarantee or even anywhere close to happening. As you may recall, the San Diego Chargers filed trademarks for L.A. Chargers, but within days went crawling back to San Diego looking for a stadium. But unlike the Bolts, the Raiders' potential move to Vegas has picked up steam in recent months. There's some serious financial obstacles involved, but team owner Mark Davis wants it to happen. For the record, getting an NFL team in Las Vegas would be something worth talking about everywhere. And finally, Baltimore Ravens wide receiver Rashad Perriman just cut off all of his signature dreadlocks last month. And man, was it a weight off his shoulders, literally. He said, "I feel much lighter. Once I cut it, I weighed myself. I lost 4 pounds. It was crazy. 4 pounds. That's a lot of damn hair." That's it for sports.
I don't know what to do with my weather. Hold on a second here. Cloudy, according to THV 11. There's a 50% chance of rain today and a high around 90. That's your weather. I don't have a temperature. Sorry.
Okay.
Just sort of lacking
Guess
here.
the temperature when you go out.
I'll check. I'll tell you the temperature soon.
Corey and Patrick in the morning. 100.3 The Edge.
This report brought to you by Target.
Now, here's traffic.
Good morning. What we're looking at right now, active construction 30 both directions between Mablevale West and I-430. Be aware of those situations as the active construction orange barrels should give you reason to slow down a little bit. 630 west between 430 and Shackelford. A little slow this morning already. 64 east right around Eagle Street and 79 north around Miramar Drive. Seeing slowing as well. From the Wren Law Firm Little Rock Traffic Studios, I'm Michael Higgins.
It's summer clearance time at Superior Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Conway. And you boys and girls, you need your country rides, and we've got them. Over 400 new and over 1,000 pre-owned vehicles. You can get countryboyloaded.com and see the whole inventory. And we're loaded with big discounts, too. Up to $14,000 off select Ram 1500 SLT Crew Cab 4x4s. We're loaded with lenders, offering no money down, rates starting as low as 0%. And right now, during this big summer clearance event, we're loaded with deals. You can find that Country Boy loaded down Jeep Cherokee Sports for just $21,500. And at Superior Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Conway, we have got you covered. Covered with inventory, covered with big discounts and big deals. And go to countryboyloaded.com right now, see the entire inventory, and come visit with us just off I-40 in Conway. Take the Dave Ward exit, plus tax, tag, and title. Includes all rebates and incentives, limited term financing on select models with approved credit.
Arkansas, these are the final days of the Too Big to Miss sales event at Steve Landers Toyota, Steve Landers Kia, and Steve Landers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. And trust me, with deals this big, there's no better time to buy. Deals like these only come once a year, and that time is now. We need to sell 2,000 vehicles, and the only way we're going to do that is by giving you our lowest prices of the year guaranteed. So don't miss the final days of the Too Big to Miss sales event. Hurry over to Steve Landers Toyota, Steve Landers Kia, and Steve Landers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram today, only in Little Rock.
When I listen to Audible, I'm not skimming the dead leaves out of my above-ground pool. I'm hurtling toward the planet Zebulax, searching for a new homeworld. The days turn into months. Months turn into years as my ship slips ever farther into the endless blackness of space. Kevin, water stays in the pool.
Go to audible.com/start trial and your first download is free. Audible, stories that surround you.
When I listen to Audible, I'm not on mile 2 of my early morning run. I'm out searching for clues in the abandoned toy factory near the cemetery. As I make my way down to the basement, I can't help but feel like I'm being followed. Did that doll just move?
Who's there? They're getting closer!
I should really get a treadmill.
Go to audible.com/start trial and your first download is free. Audible, stories that surround you.
Great shopping.
Yeah, and we're giving back.
That's what makes Macy's Shop for a Cause so fabulous.
Give $5 to the March of Dimes,
and we'll get 10 to 25% savings throughout Macy's.
It's all weekend long, right now through Sunday, August 28th.
I love that our entire $5 donation benefits the March of Dimes.
And Macy's Shop for a Cause has savings for everyone.
Oh yeah, this is the feel-good sale of summer.
Savings off regular and sale prices, exclusions apply. Visit Macys.com/SFAC.
From the Cupid's Lingerie Studio, shopcupids.com. It's Corey and Patrick in the morning on Arkansas's Rock Station, 100.3 The Edge.
Folding of the hands left you weak, left you hungry. When the supply you still demand, you're beginning to drag the ones you love down. Will this phase ever end? 1,000 arms to hold you, but you won't reach for any hands. 'Cause I don't feel like I'm getting through to you. Let me paint this clear. Life is short, my dear. See your mother here. Her last painful year. I wish you only knew she stuck around for you. She stuck around for you. Maybe you should just fall.
22 before 7 o'clock on the Edge.
Corey and Patrick, it's Friday.
Yeah, Jersey is here.
Morning, everyone.
Cloudy, 50% chance of rain today. I also had some fog on the way in. You may find some fog here and there. High around 90 from Tom Brannan at THV 11. It's 76.
Hey, this is cool. We're going to be part of this. The 25th annual Firefighter Combat Challenge. Now, it's kind of like the Ninja Warrior for firefighters. It's coming to North Little Rock September 16th and 17th. It'll be downtown at the river, by the submarine. And firefighters from all over the nation come to try the 5-event challenge. It includes stair climb with a high-rise pack, the hose hoist in advance, victim rescue. The North Little Rock Fire Department will also have a kids challenge course set up.
My speed.
Yeah. It's the one you want to run?
Plastic fire hydrant.
Victim that weighs 12 pounds.
Dalmatian to pet.
Hey, the other day, Forbes had put out its list of highest paid actresses, and probably not to many surprise, Jennifer Lawrence was the top of the food chain at $46 million.
Mm-hmm.
Now, on the heels of that, of course, they've put out the highest paid actors in the world, and you may actually be surprised at who the top person is. Now, let me just...
I know.
You already know.
I already know.
I know.
Ooh. Okay, who is it?
Dwayne Johnson.
That is
He's
correct.
right. He's right.
It is.
Yeah.
It is The Rock,
Ding,
which
ding.
is pretty amazing. He made $64.5 million. That's what he earned, considering he was a wrestler.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody has ever come out of that and done as well as he has. Why is it that everybody loves him so much, do you think?
Well, he can play any kind of role. He just seems to morph from being any ethnic or
that is
look you want.
Yeah.
He could be black. He could be Puerto Rican. He could be white. He could be Indian.
He could be white if he had a really good tan. Yeah.
I mean, he looks, he could be anything.
He was good in the Mummy.
He was, yeah.
Oh, is the Scorpion King?
Yeah.
Also, he's a good-looking guy, and he's not a bad actor. He picks the right roles.
He does pick the right roles, but I think you hit the nail on the head. He's like the perfect specimen of a man. Even dudes are like, yeah, that's a good-looking dude right there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the kind of dude that would make you question your heterosexuality. You'd be like, are you gay? Hell no. What about for The Rock? Well, maybe. Maybe.
If he acts me right.
I don't know. I mean, will he hold me?
He's a classically handsome man.
If that dude made a baby with Mila Kunis, you couldn't look it in the eye. That's how beautiful that baby would be. The rest of the list, number 2, Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
$61 million.
Wow.
Matt Damon, $55 million. Jason Bourne. Tom Cruise still up there.
Really?
I don't even know. What was the last movie? I'm trying to remember what movie he made last. I don't know, but $53 million.
I don't know, but every time I think of Tom Cruise now, I assume the movie has to have the word vanilla in it.
Why is that?
I don't know. Everything, I never, was it Vanilla Sky?
Yeah.
Was that the movie he made? That was terrible.
It was pretty crappy.
Oh, God.
It was in the Eyes Wide Shut
What
era.
a terrible time in his life.
I've done the research. I wish we had those bits right now. And Johnny Depp, $48 million is what I suspect his income is going to drop over the next year or so.
Yeah.
He's going to have to start producing.
He's pissed off, because I guess in this divorce settlement with Amber Heard, she's getting $7 million, but she wants to give it all to charity.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't want to do it. He's like, no, you can't do that to my money. So, yeah, I can. So they're in a fight about that right now. There you go.
Okay.
That's it.
Stay here or we will track you down. Corey and Patrick on 100.3 The Edge.
This report brought to you by Target.
We have traffic. Roger, traffic is trouble. Edge traffic. Good morning. What we're looking at right now, active construction 30 both directions between Mablevale West and I-430. Be aware of those situations as the active construction orange barrels should give you a reason to slow down a little bit. 630 west between 430 and Shackelford. A little slow this morning already. 64 east right around Eagle Street and 79 north around Miramar Drive. Seeing slowing as well. From the Wren Law Firm Little Rock Traffic Studios, I'm Michael Higgins.
Hey folks, this is Mitch Ward at Red River Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep right here in Heber Springs, Arkansas. Now we're new to this radio station, so a lot of you listen may not know where we're at. We're just 45 minutes to an hour north of North Little Rock or Jacksonville. Folks, we sell more Ram trucks than anyone in the state. And if you're looking for a new Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep, you're going to want to make the beautiful drive to Heber Springs. We've got Jeep Cherokees and Jeep Renegades that get 30 plus miles per gallon that you can buy in the low 20s. Folks, under $350 a month. So make the beautiful drive or come check us out at redriverdodge.com.
Wednesday, September 21st. Live at the Metroplex. 100.3 The Edge presents Deftones. Deftones. Tickets are on sale now at MetroplexLive.com or walk in at Rogue Vapors in Little Rock, Russellville, and North Little Rock. No Miss Tattoo in Cabot or at Crazy J's in Conway. Listen to The Edge to score your free passes or enter now at EdgeLittleRock.com to see Deftones live at the Metroplex. Presented by 100.3 The Edge.
When I listen to Audible, I'm not on mile 2 of my early morning run. I'm out searching for clues in the abandoned toy factory near the cemetery. As I make my way down to the basement, I can't help but feel like I'm being followed. Did that doll just move?
Who's there? They're getting closer!
I should really get a treadmill.
Go to audible.com/start trial and your first download is free. Audible. Stories that surround you.
When I listen to Audible, I'm not riding the L train during rush hour.
I'm hunting whales with the crew of the Pequod. I can feel the cold air in my face and the icy spray of the Atlantic crashing against the bow.
The smell of rotting blubber fills my nostrils. There she blows, boys! Dead ahead! It's the White Whale!
This is my stop. Excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry.
Go to audible.com/start trial and your first download is free. Audible. Stories that surround you.
Great shopping.
Yeah, and we're giving back.
That's what makes Macy's Shop for a Cause so fabulous.
Give $5 to the March of Dimes.
And we'll get 10 to 25% savings throughout Macy's.
It's all weekend long, right now through Sunday, August 28th.
I love that our entire $5 donation benefits the March of Dimes.
And Macy's Shop for a Cause has savings for everyone.
Oh yeah, this is the feel-good sale of summer.
Savings off regular and sale prices, exclusions apply. Visit Macys.com/SFAC.
Just kidding. There's no static on iHeartRadio. We just need your ear for a second. For our ad. An ad for who, you ask? An ad for Sour Patch Kids. You know, first they're sour, then they're sweet. Yeah, that's us. Well, guess what? This is the sour part. The sweet part? This ad is already over. Like right now. Sour Patch Kids. Sour, sweet, gone.
You got the best Kiss!
The explosiveness of a Kiss concert is now available on the new DVD and Blu-ray. Kiss Rocks Vegas. Filmed in Las Vegas during their historic residency, this show features Kiss hits Rock and Roll All Night, Shout It Out Loud, and many more. Kiss Rocks Vegas is available now. See Kiss on the Freedom to Rock Tour. Visit KissOnline.com for tour dates on Eagle Rock Entertainment.
Simple Green has been trusted in homes like yours for over 40 years. Our all-purpose cleaner uses a non-toxic and biodegradable formula that's safer for your family and our environment, easily handling the toughest spills, splatters, and stains without the harsh chemicals. Safe for all washable surfaces, this one cleaner can be used throughout your home, on countertops, floors, carpets, furniture, and more, leaving you with a trusted clean you can feel confident in. For more information and valuable coupons, visit us at simplegreen.com.
Corey and Patrick in the morning.
I'm a beaver searching for morning wood. Oh, my bad.
100.3 The Edge.
12 minutes before 7.
Corey and Patrick Friday edition.
Hey, did you know the Broadway Bridge is closing? That's going to be it. On September 28th. Did you see that? Well, you're looking at me like I'm
Broadway
insane.
Bridge. Well, which, when you say that, there are a couple different things you could be talking about. I assume you do not mean the one on
I'm talking about
I-40.
the Broadway Bridge.
On I-40 by Verizon.
No, I don't think he's talking.
Isn't this the one that
goes from North Little Rock to Little Rock,
isn't the one
Main Street
from Robinson, next to Robinson?
Yeah. Okay, yes, I can imagine that.
Broadway Bridge.
Yeah, okay.
The other one's called something else.
The River Bridge, ain't it? No, that's the 430.
No, that's 430.
It's the Clinton Memorial Asphalt.
I know the one you're talking about.
It's always some kind of Clinton
Why are they
thing.
closing it?
Because it's old and tired.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The Arkansas Highway and Transportation Department announced yesterday that the Broadway Bridge will close September the 28th. The bridge is 93. It's 93.
Well, that's not even that old.
For a bridge?
You think that's old for a bridge?
You go find a 93-year-old guy, put him behind the wheel of your car, and tell me if you trust that guy to get you home.
I'd rather take the guy that walked out of the Cowboy at 2 a.m. I'll take my chances with you, Weedy.
Case closed. So it's 90. Well, I guess what? It's beyond repair. We got no money to fix. Is it broken?
Well, when I was at Dickie Stevens the other day, I did see a bridge being erected behind there. Is that the replacement bridge?
Yeah. I guess, it's been a little while since I went downtown. So it only cost $971,000 when they first built it, which was probably still a chunk of change because that's 93 years ago. It was completed in 1923.
Damn.
Okay. I mean, there were Model T Fords driving.
Still going over it?
Yeah. Actually, there's one guy still backed up.
There's a car that.
There's one Model T that got backed up at 5 p.m. on a Friday. Never got across.
Yeah, literally cars that you would crank to start.
Yeah, Stanley Steamers and everything. That's when Stanley Steamer was actually a car and not a carpet place.
Yeah, before it sucked up your floor.
Oh, the good old days, huh? So listen, September 28th will be what they're calling the last operational service day for the bridge.
They're going to have a big parade and a closing down of the bridge?
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of sad in a sense. What are they going to do with it then?
Blow it up?
Well,
I
don't think we blow
salvage it, maybe for the
recycle it.
Yeah.
Into what?
Well, just take it down to the scrapyard and sell the metal off.
I guess you could sell the metal.
Yeah.
Listen, we're going to make you guys recycle that in green bins. Okay?
Yeah, I guess they can.
I need 25,000 green bins delivered to the city immediately.
Maybe they could, take the highest bidder on it.
I don't know what they're going to do with it. They're probably going to demolish it, right?
Some clown in Saline County put it in his backyard.
They're not going to leave it there, right? No. So it was built in 1923. They modified it in 1972 when the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers developed the McClellan-Kerr Arkansas River Navigation System, and that's all courtesy of Fox 16 this morning. Mm-hmm. So listen, relish these last few crossings when you're going to work, if that's the way you.
I'm not even
go to
sure.
work.
Is it open right now?
I don't know. Is
it?
Because that's going to be the last day of operation. So yeah, it's open, right? But how would you? By the way, here's something
nostalgic about a bridge.
No, hey, wait. Here's something to think about. Well, you're right. It's like, well, maybe bridge fans,
aficionados.
Yeah, there are people who love those things. They love structures.
Uh-huh.
There's probably some people around here who want to have sex with it.
Oh, you're right.
Don't we always have somebody who wants to have sex with some structure somewhere?
Yes, that's true. So if you want to bang the bridge, you better get it in now, is what you're saying. Everybody line up.
No, but here's something to think about, okay? So, like, you go over the bridge every day, and they're saying this thing is so old and decrepit, they're going to close it down September 28th. How does that make you feel every single day that you go over the bridge between now and then? I would just stop going over the bridge.
Yeah, probably.
Immediately.
Alternative route. I wouldn't even bicycle over it.
I mean, because I'd be like, oh, geez, I don't know.
Well, going over it's probably not too bad. It's getting stuck in traffic right in the middle of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be real
when
bad.
It starts
feel something going
creaking.
Gonna feel it shift side to side a little bit.
Did you ever see the movie Mothman? About the
Mothman Prophecies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mothman Prophecies. Doesn't the bridge collapse in that?
I don't know.
That's how
that
it's
was so obscure.
There's a bridge collapse in that movie, and it was like kind of predicted. It's really weird.
Okay.
Like the Mothman predicted the bridge collapse, or some weird stuff like that.
Here would be the Meth Man. The Meth Man prophecies, buddy.
All right, I kind of just came out of nowhere because I was going to do some audio from late night, but then I saw I had brought this in. Tell you what, let's do a little bit of Jimmy Fallon from last night.
All right.
Get this, Politico is now reporting that Hillary Clinton's campaign is using a run-out-the-clock strategy against Donald Trump, hoping to just outlast him until November. Sounds like a good plan, said Ted Cruz, Marco Rubio, Jeb Bush, and real good plan. Donald Trump isn't letting up. In fact, he took a few shots at Hillary's campaign yesterday, specifically some of the celebrities who are supporting her.
The only people enthusiastic about her campaign are Hollywood celebrities, in many cases, celebrities that aren't very hot anymore.
Yes, unlike the smoking hot celebrities supporting me right now. Like Scott Baio and the one guy from Duck Dynasty. Hot celebrities.
Trump will be the first president to make decisions by playing hot or not with world leaders. Like
Angela Merkel, not hot. Vladimir Putin, very hot.
And did you see this? The Boston Globe just reported that according to his campaign staff, Donald Trump wouldn't take any vacations as president. I think that's because he's offended so many other countries he can't leave.
Nice guys, bad attitudes. 100.3 The Edge.
This report.
Good morning. Traffic flow. We're seeing it definitely a little bit of slowing right now as you're making your way through the Little Rock area, 30 east and westbound, both directions between Maple Vale West Road and I-430. Active construction. Watch out for those orange barrels. Broadway Street around Asher Road. We are seeing some slowing right now. 630 west between 430 and Shackleford. Definitely some volume slowing. From the Wren Law Firm Little Rock Traffic Studios, I'm Michael Higgins.
Hey folks, this is Mitch Ward at Red River Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep right here in Heber Springs, Arkansas. Now, we're new to this radio station, so a lot of you listen may not know where we're at. We're just 45 minutes to an hour north of North Little Rock or Jacksonville. Folks, we sell more Ram trucks than anyone in the state. And if you're looking for a new Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep, you're going to want to make the beautiful drive to Heber Springs. We've got Jeep Cherokees and Jeep Renegades that get 30-plus miles per gallon that you can buy in the low 20s. Folks, under $350 a month. So make the beautiful drive or come check us out at RedRiverDodge.com.
But you want the biggest hits from the 70s and 80s? It's gotta be Little Rock's greatest hits. Big 94.9. Don't stop believing. Big 94.9, the station where you know every song. Welcome to the Hotel California. Big 94.9, continuous variety from the 70s and 80s. Go ahead, sing along with the biggest hits of all time on Big 94.9.
Corey and Patrick in the morning.
I'm touching myself tonight.
100.3 The Edge. KE Jacksonville, Little Rock, Arkansas's rock station. 100.3 The Edge, an iHeart radio station.
When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so very special. But I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so very special. I wish I was special. But I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want. You're so very special. I wish I was special. But I'm a creep. I'm a what the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here.
Corey and Patrick in the morning.
Entertainment is the only thing that distracts people from realizing how much they don't like each other.
100.3 The Edge.
And good morning, 5 minutes after 7.
It is Corey and Patrick.
Cloudy, a 50-50 chance of rain today. Looks like we're going to get up to about 90 degrees. It's 77.
We are live streaming the Week in Review and the Rant. Right now, you can tune in to the live broadcast. There will not be two separate ones this week. We are combining them.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to get the in-between, the Week in Review and Rant too. So get logged on and then tell everybody else, share it.
Yeah, and stay logged on because we're going to roll right through the two most talked about features of this radio show.
Yes.
Well, maybe besides Head Up Your Ass headlines and the really awful, terrible files.
Uh-huh.
Or the quick and dirty 5 and 30. Other than that, this is
or stoner daycare.
Yeah, that too.
The following material will most likely be offensive to somebody. Let's assume it's you. This is your warning to turn away now. Do not listen if your sensitivities are fragile and you're just a little butterfly. This bit kills butterflies. Comedy is not pretty. Some of this stuff is tasteless. And to answer the question, is it too soon? Yes, it is. But that never stopped us before.
It's time now for the week in review. One-liners, bad puns, and 5th grade playground humor based on this week's events. Get ready to be amazed.
So many things to talk about this week. Kim Jong-un from North Korea has threatened to turn the USA into a heap of ashes. Not if we elect Trump first, loser. Well, this week the polls began to tighten. Meanwhile, Trump is rehearsing for the first Senate debate with Rudy Giuliani, and Hillary is rehearsing with Ryan Lochte.
That's a liar joke. I get it.
So what's the difference between the banks we bailed out during the Great Recession and Hillary Clinton?
We don't know what.
Well, the banks were too big to fail. Hillary's too big to jail.
Oh.
Too big to jail. Ramen noodles have replaced cigarettes as the currency prison inmates prefer to use. I guess that means there's only one use left for butts in prison.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So Trump called Hillary a bigot this week, and Hillary called Trump a racist.
Yeah.
So who's coming to my election night watch party, and what weapon you bringing?
Ain't that the truth?
NASA just made contact with a lost spacecraft after nearly 2 years. Now, if only someone on Earth could make contact with Donald Trump. So Mylan, the company that makes the EpiPen, which is for life-saving allergy reactions, is under fire over a 500% price increase. Well, everyone knows you can't get away with that in America unless you're forcing people to buy health care.
Oh!
Then you can do a 500% increase. KFC has created sunscreen that smells like fried chicken. Ironically, Hawaiian Tropic just created a chicken that smells like my sun-baked ass after 3 hours on the beach.
I don't want that chicken.
You don't want that Hawaiian Tropic. Yeah. They say we're just a few years away from brothels with sex robots. I doubt it. I bought a Roomba and it screwed me out of $250, so I know what that's like. The University of Chicago told the incoming class of 2020 it does not support trigger warnings or safe spaces. You know, with the amount of shootings in that city, isn't Chicago the one place they actually need both?
Oh,
yeah.
Trigger warnings and safe spaces. Beginning in October, the public will be able to tour Prince's home for $38.50. Big deal for the public since only a few hundred people have ever actually been inside Paisley Park. And most of them were dealers. And in addition, and this is true, in addition, the food offered at Paisley Park, they're going to offer food. The food offered will be vegetarian in accordance with Prince's dietary preferences. Because you know that lifestyle worked out so well.
I know, wow. Oh, no.
Give me a carrot. What's the difference between... Wait a second, that's the same joke I had earlier.
It was good, though.
It was. The second to last Howard Johnson's restaurant in the U.S. is slated to close September the 6th. This location opened in 1966 when Hillary Clinton was just destroying mail from the postman.
Old school, yeah.
And finally, The Rock is Hollywood's highest paid actor. Last year, he made $64.5 million. Wow, that's like 1/4 of a Clinton Foundation. And that's the Week in Review.
You've been listening to the Week in Review.
More of Corey and Patrick in a moment. 100.3 The Edge. Edge weather from THV 11.
Hey, happy Friday. Tom Brannon with your forecast for the day today. Looking at mostly cloudy skies and a 50-50 chance of rain and thunderstorms this afternoon. Look for the high of around 90. Peering ahead into the weekend, another chance of a scattered storm Saturday, drying out a little bit on Sunday, and temperatures remain in the 90s. From THV 11 Weather, I'm meteorologist Tom Brannon.
Who should you call when prices are too high? David Sergine of McClarty Nissan and his Price Buster.
There's no reason to pay high prices for a new car because McClarty Nissan has every vehicle in stock and online marked down to McClarty's lowest price, like our famous 17.9 Altima and 19.9 Rogue. Come feel the excitement only at McClarty Nissan. Remember, the reason we sell so many is because you pay so little.
iHeartRadio Music Festival Moments in History. The year was 1649. 21 pirates conquer Barbarossa Bay. Ho, yo, ho, yo, ho, ho, I'm falling. All right. 1959. A small white chapel in Vegas. The wedding of JFK and Jackie Onassis.
Well, it's a nice day for a drive-through wedding, yeah.
That is until Marilyn Monroe showed up.
Happy birthday.
Drinking martinis from music's holy grail.
Mr. President.
This is Billy Idol.
21 Pilots.
Hi, this is Sting.
Cage the Elephant. The iHeartRadio Music Festival.
It's 2 nights of nothing but headliners.
September 23rd and 24th at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
Sold out. The only way in is to win.
And you can win on The Edge, weekdays, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Listen for the special keywords on 100.3 The Edge.
When I listen to Audible, I'm not on mile 2 of my early morning run. I'm out searching for clues in the abandoned toy factory near the cemetery. As I make my way down to the basement, I can't help but feel like I'm being followed. Did that doll just move?
Who's there? They're getting closer!
I should really get a treadmill.
Go to audible.com/start trial and your first download is free. Audible. Stories that surround you.
When I listen to Audible, I'm not on mile 2 of my early morning run. I'm out searching for clues in the abandoned toy factory near the cemetery. As I make my way down to the basement, I can't help but feel like I'm being followed. Did that doll just move?
Who's there? They're getting closer!
I should really get a treadmill.
Go to audible.com/start trial and your first download is free. Audible. Stories that surround you.
Great shopping.
Yeah, and we're giving back.
That's what makes Macy's Shop for a Cause so fabulous.
Give $5 to the March of Dimes.
And we'll get 10 to 25% savings throughout Macy's.
It's all weekend long, right now through Sunday, August 28th.
I love that our entire $5 donation benefits the March of Dimes.
And Macy's Shop for a Cause has savings for everyone.
Oh yeah, this is the feel-good sale of summer.
Savings off regular and sale prices, exclusions apply. Visit Macys.com/SFAC.
Just kidding. There's no static on iHeartRadio. We just need your ear for a second. For our ad. An ad for who, you ask? An ad for Sour Patch Kids. You know, first they're sour, then they're sweet. Yeah, that's us. Well, guess what? This is the sour part. The sweet part? This ad is already over. Like right now. Sour Patch Kids. Sour, sweet, gone.
Corey and Patrick in the morning.
I am too old for this crap.
100.3 The Edge.
He's back! Patrick, he's an angry SOB. Patrick, are you freaking kidding me? Patrick, here on 100.3. Suck it, man, this guy's really pissed. Angry Patrick.
All right. We are live streaming on the Edge Facebook page right now. Don't just hear the anger, see the anger. Let's get started, shall we? Facebook President Sean Parker. He didn't get everything he wanted for his $10 million wedding 3 years ago. According to a new report, the billionaire wanted Sir Ian McKellen to dress up as Gandalf from Lord of the Rings and officiate at the wedding. The actor turned down the $1.5 million offer. He explained, "I'm sorry, Gandalf doesn't do weddings." He said he only dresses up when he is on stage acting. Are you freaking kidding me? You asked Ian McKellen to dress up as Gandalf and marry you? Somebody should punch you right in the Bilbo Baggins. You pompous-ass, self-aggrandized turd dispenser. You fool of a duck. Gandalf doesn't even leave the Shire for under 10 mil. Did you call Frodo and ask him to be your ring boy? Or did you go dark and fire off the text to Gollum? Hey, Gollum, it's me, Sean. I know you're probably busy having your soul sucked out by Sauron, but if you could carry my precious LOL, it would be awesome. P.S. Salmon or chicken dinner comes with it. And I guess as soon as the ceremony's over, you wanted Sir Ian to immediately switch to Magneto so he could levitate the metal tea service for all your guests. Geez, maybe Peter Jackson could come over and direct those giant walking trees to bring champagne out. Maybe you could call Steve Spielberg, see if he'd let all the kids ride the T-Rex. Listen, Facebook boy, you asking Ian McKellen to dress as Gandalf and marry you is like asking... I can't even do it. All kidding aside, here's the costume ideal for you. Put on a full body condom covered in dollar signs because you're one rich... Never mind. Next up, looking for a fall vacation ideal. Paisley Park, Prince's private estate and studio complex, will be open for daily public tours starting October 6th. A press release says millions of Prince fans get the chance to tour the 65,000 square foot complex outside Minneapolis, where Prince collapsed in an elevator and died of an overdose. Tours of Paisley Park will include studios where he produced all his hits, the soundstage where he rehearsed, thousands of artifacts from his archives, tickets $38.50, VIP tours for small groups at $100. Are you freaking kidding? Am I crazy? Didn't Prince just die? Like his body hasn't even had time to get cold, you greedy bastard. You're brainstorming on what to put in the gift shop. We only have so much shelf space, Brandy. What's it going to be? The little red Corvette keychain or the Purple Rain snow globe? Oh, that's not even a fair choice. Can we just get rid of the raspberry beret breath mints? I bet those artifacts are interesting. Now here's His Purple Majesty's first opioid prescription. As you will see, his vast collection of pill bottles features an amazing array of shapes and sizes, and we're almost to the chalk outline on the elevator. Now, I know you're excited. Please don't try to Instagram a pic of you laying in the chalk outline. However, there is a replica in the gift shop where you can have a photo made. You can even choose from props like spilled pills, syringes, and a pool of vomit. Or my favorite, a pocket full of horses' Trojans, some of them used. Did I mention you can upgrade to VIP and get a corpse selfie? Great for Snapchat. And finally, in the spirit of back to school, teachers in Charlotte, North Carolina have been advised to stop calling children boys and girls, according to the training presentation on transgender issues. Instead, the Charlotte Mecklenburg schools want teachers to identify youngsters only as students or scholars. The NC Values Coalition posted 57 pages of training material that used to educate them. The district utilized a gender unicorn cartoon character to explain the issues to these teachers about gender identity and expression. Are you freaking kidding me? You're telling me teachers can't refer to the very real biological condition of boy and girl, but they can be taught by a fictional unicorn? This is the best idea ever. How do I explain to my son?
Son implies male gender.
But
no.
you know he. I can't say he.
No.
Oh, okay. How do I explain to my child what a penis is?
Penis is too masculine.
Man.
Mother. No. Double gender reference there.
What's next? They're going to retroactively remove gender from everything? Forget Iron Man. Meet the revised superhero, Iron Flesh creature, born to parents without any gender via a method that did not involve penis or vagina, but somehow does include a freaking unicorn. I'm sorry, Susie. We would love to educate you about feminine hygiene, but that implies you're a girl, and that's illegal now. Some of you are different. We get it, but you can't stop the fact that every mammal on the planet comes in male or female. That's called biology. Or is that off limits now too? If you take the words boys and girls, then we get the word trans back. The word trans clearly belongs to the Autobots and Decepticons, and you don't appear to be turning into a diesel truck. Now do ya? So until you get a chassis and an engine, shut the hell up. That's it. I'm out of here.
Corey and Patrick in the morning. 100.3 The Edge. And now your morning Edge lines from THV 11.
Good morning. I'm Laura Monteverde from THV 11 News. Here's a check of today's top stories. A 78-year-old Jefferson County man is recovering after he lost a leg in a dog attack. The sheriff's office says the man was attacked by 3 dogs in his own yard. According to the police report, the man was able to call his son, who was nearby. The son killed 2 of the dogs. The third got away. Governor Asa Hutchinson is stepping up his criticism of ballot measures to legalize medical marijuana, saying they would be a drain on state resources. The governor also said he opposes a proposed constitutional amendment that would allow casinos in 3 Arkansas counties. And the Arkansas State Highway and Transportation Department announces the closing date for the construction of the new Broadway Bridge. The bridge, which connects U.S. Highway 70 to Little Rock, will close at 10 a.m. on Wednesday, September 28th. The closure is expected to last 6 months. From the THV 11 newsroom, I'm Laura Monteverde.
This report brought to you by Oaklawn Racing and Gaming.
Let's check traffic.
Working an accident, Center Street, south of 630 at Daisy Bates. That's the accident we're working right now. Seeing the slowing 30 westbound between 40 and Curtis Sykes. Of course, 630 showing us some slowing around Shackelford right now. Seeing it also 35 southbound around the Sheridan bypass as well. From the Wren Law Firm, Little Rock Traffic Studios, I'm Michael Higgins.
Hey folks, this is Mitch Ward at Red River Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep right here in Heber Springs, Arkansas. Now, we're new to this radio station, so a lot of you listen may not know where we're at. We're just 45 minutes to an hour north of North Little Rock or Jacksonville. Folks, we sell more Ram trucks than anyone in the state. And if you're looking for a new Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep, you're going to want to make the beautiful drive to Heber Springs. We've got Jeep Cherokees and Jeep Renegades that get 30-plus miles per gallon that you can buy in the low 20s. Folks, under $350 a month. So make the beautiful drive or come check us out at RedRiverDodge.com.
Arkansas, these are the final days of the Too Big to Miss sales event at Steve Landers Toyota, Steve Landers Kia, and Steve Landers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. And trust me, with deals this big, there's no better time to buy. Deals like these only come once a year, and that time is now. We need to sell 2,000 vehicles, and the only way we're going to do that is by giving you our lowest prices of the year guaranteed. So don't miss the final days of the Too Big to Miss sales event. Hurry over to Steve Landers Toyota, Steve Landers Kia, and Steve Landers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram today, only in Little Rock.
When I listen to Audible, I'm not flying to my 3rd sales meeting this month. I'm on a romantic date with my vampire boyfriend, Pierre. That pale skin, those dark, mysterious eyes, and those pointy teeth. Take me away, Pierre!
Ma'am?
I want to become queen of the night.
Ma'am, something to drink?
Water, please.
Go to audible.com/start trial and your first download is free. Audible. Stories that surround you.
When I listen to Audible, I'm not on mile 2 of my early morning run. I'm out searching for clues in the abandoned toy factory near the cemetery. As I make my way down to the basement, I can't help but feel like I'm being followed. Did that doll just move?
Who's there? They're getting
closer! I should really get a treadmill.
Go to audible.com/start trial and your first download is free. Audible, stories that surround you.
Great shopping.
Yeah, and we're giving back.
That's what makes Macy's Shop for a Cause so fabulous.
Give $5 to the March of Dimes.
And we'll get 10 to 25% savings throughout Macy's.
It's all weekend long, right now through Sunday, August 28th.
I love that our entire $5 donation benefits the March of Dimes.
And Macy's Shop for a Cause has savings for everyone.
Oh yeah, this is the feel-good sale of summer.
Savings off regular and sale prices, exclusions apply. Visit Macys.com/SFAC.
The explosiveness of a Kiss concert is now available on the new DVD and Blu-ray. Kiss Rocks Vegas. Filmed in Las Vegas during their historic residency, this show features Kiss hits Rock and Roll All Night, Shout It Out Loud, and many more. Kiss Rocks Vegas is available now. See Kiss on the Freedom to Rock Tour. Visit KissOnline.com for tour dates on Eagle Rock Entertainment.
It's playlist shuffling. Windows wide open. It's a midnight run for Tacos Al Pastor. And surfboards on the roof rack, headed for the coast, just in time for Dawn Patrol. This is summer driving. If driving matters to you, Mazda invites you to celebrate it this summer. Mazda. Driving matters.
During the Mazda Summer Drive event, get 0 to drive lease offers on any new 2016 Mazda, like the 2016.5 Mazda CX-5 Sport front-wheel drive automatic for $279 a month for 36 months with 0 down, 0 security deposit, 0 first month's payment, and 0 due at signing. To learn more, visit MazdaUSA.com. Excludes taxes, title, and fees. Monthly payment includes $595 acquisition fee. Offer ends 9/6/16. Call 800-258-3478 or visit MazdaUSA.com for important lease details.
Live from the Cupid's Lingerie Studio, shopcupids.com. It's Corey and Patrick in the morning on Arkansas's Rock Station, 100.3 The Edge.
Falling from the sky to cast the fog, the heavens light.
wanted a trip to our iHeartRadio Music Festival? Now,
Text the word casino to 200-200.
you'll receive a confirmation text. Standard message and data rates apply. That's casino to 200-200.
100.3 The Edge.
7:31 on The Edge.
Corey and Patrick.
Don't forget you can catch the Weekend Review and the Friday Rant streaming on video on Facebook.
Yes, they're right now. So if you missed it, there's your chance to go check it out.
Today, cloudy, 50-50 chance of rain from Tom Brannan at THV 11. A high around 90. Now it's 77. Missing links and all kinds of log entries today. Let me tell you some of the links here. Now, this might be a repeat. I don't know. I kind of, when I was putting it on here, it was a little familiar, but if you missed it the first time, I don't know what this thing is. Is it Golem? Is it Chupacabra running around through Portugal? What is this thing?
Okay.
I don't know. Here's a guy who is on a subway car. I don't know what country it is, but he's juggling glass balls. Now, he does some illusions here while he's riding and just sitting there that I challenge you to figure out how he did it. It looks impossible. It just looks impossible. I'm sure there's a logical explanation.
It's hard to juggle regular balls, much less glass ones.
Yeah, but he's really very talented. All right, Ryan Reynolds has some pretty funny responses to fans who send him sexually oriented tweets.
Oh.
So you can read some of those. And look at this guilty pit bull who finds a little protection from his own shame by hiding behind a little dachshund friend. The dogs are so funny when they know that you know that they did something. They apparently feel shame. I've seen it. I saw it in my own dog often, and this big old pit dog is trying to hide behind this dachshund. He just feels so bad about the shoe he ate, about the shoe he chewed up. It's very funny.
I keep telling you, you've got to watch Adam Ruins Everything. It's back again. Here is a part of it where Adam ruins the Oscars, and it's awesome. Also, you never think about frogs maybe having attitudes. Here are two frogs arguing, so to speak, over mealtime, and you can tell when one of them looks at it just like he's eyeballing it, like he's staring it down, the other frog. It's like, it's crazy. And then, go ahead, talk your smack, but Nickelback just released a cover of Don Henley's Dirty Laundry. Take a look at that, see what you think. And a tortoise who falls in love with a drain cover, because why not?
Wanted to have sex with it, actually.
Well, I think it is having sex
with it.
It
sought it out to have turtle sex.
Yeah.
Tortoise sex.
It's been a while, apparently. 100-year-old tortoise.
That's an old tortoise, you know. All right, so go to CoreyandPatrick.com.
Do you suffer from rectal cranial inversion? Do your hemorrhoids keep you from hearing anything at all? Well, then take a number and get in line, because it's time for Head Up Your Ass headlines.
I'll tell you about Lauren Harris. She's not a classy drunk. The 36-year-old from South Carolina drove her car into a ditch, then emerged from the vehicle with a glass of peach liqueur in her hand. Lakeisha Smith saw what happened from her house, went to go check on Harris. According to Smith, Harris was very rude and walked away while saying, "Bye, Felicia." That's from Friday. When cops responded, Harris admitted she'd been drinking, but claimed her boyfriend was driving when they hit the ditch. Police discovered she was alone in the car. She declined to perform a sobriety test, refused to blow, but arrested for drunk driving anyway.
This comes out of Beaufort, Georgia. Investigators say the Walmart cashier who accepted $1,000 in movie prop money was in on the scam. 19-year-old Jocelyn Gerstenlauer was working at the Walmart on Tuesday. Investigators say two suspects came through her line and used 10 fake $100 bills. Each was marked with the phrase "for motion picture use only." It's money that it looks just like money. I mean, it's a real good counterfeit, but it is marked for motion picture use only. The two suspects, later identified as Melissa Singfield and Travis Taylor, used the fake money to buy lawn equipment. Some of that equipment was later returned for real cash at different Walmart locations. Jocelyn never returned to work after the movie money was found in her register. Now police say she knew about it the whole time. She went and turned herself into authorities eventually and is now sitting in the county jail.
They say it pays to know the right people, and it's true. Police in Salamanca, New York, have called off the hunt for Batman. In case you missed it, earlier this week, a man dressed in a Batman costume and a Captain America mask walked into a convenience store, walked out with 2 18-packs of Budweiser. Cops posted the surveillance camera picture, hoping someone could tell them who the thirsty Cape Crusader's alter ego was. They soon found him. Who's that masked man? No one's saying. The store owners aren't pressing charges, and the cops aren't saying anything either. So Batman gets away with free beer, and superhero costume rentals certainly will be on the rise in that neighborhood.
This is out of West Palm Beach, Florida. A man nicknamed Butter, who is accused of dressing like a woman to rob a bank in New Orleans, is now behind bars in Florida. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office arrested Dwayne Winans at the Greyhound bus station in downtown Jacksonville Tuesday night. He was wanted by the FBI and the New Orleans Police Department for a bank robbery and armed carjacking. Investigators said he used a long wig and bright lipstick to disguise himself as a woman during the holdup. He was considered armed and dangerous. Now he's disarmed and incarcerated.
Good news. The Erdahl family in Turkey survived a bad case of food poisoning. The family of 4 had to spend a week in the hospital after eating one of Mom's meals, but they recovered, and once back home, they invited the neighborhood for a big celebration dinner. Here's the bad news. They let Mom cook again. In fact, more than 20 guests this time at the dinner struck down by food poisoning, with 4 of them still in the hospital. The best part, Dad, Latin Erdahl, remains mystified. He said, "We don't get it. Food poisoning became our nightmare. Maybe you could buy Mom a better fridge or safer. Just go out to eat."
Oslo, Norway. The leader of Norway's Liberal Party is facing criticism from colleagues after she was seen playing Pokemon Go during a parliamentary hearing. Trine Skei Grande, a member of parliament and the leader of Venestri, the Liberal Party, was seen Wednesday openly playing the augmented reality game during a Defense and Foreign Affairs Committee hearing about proposed military base shutdowns in the country. It is pure and simply disrespectful to sit and play Pokemon during such a serious hearing, said Halvar Ronenberg, group leader for the Progress Party, obviously the opposition party. Ronenberg said Grande's Pokemon hunting also shows a lack of respect for voters and those who are here in the parliament today on a very important mission.
Now, I would suspect that most everybody has made a questionable decision while drinking. Fair enough. But David Little might take the cake for the dumbest purchase. You see why out on the town in Ibiza, Spain, and getting his drink on, he ended up buying a 40-foot coach bus right from his smartphone for $39,500. He posted a screenshot of his receipt on Facebook along with the caption, "Still can't believe what I did last night in Ibiza." He goes on to declare that Ibiza ruins lives and is looking for anyone who wants to buy a bus. Dumbass.
All right, from Belfast, Maine. Police arrested a local woman who allegedly was intoxicated last Friday night when she went through a Dairy Queen drive-thru with 2 kids in her vehicle. It is the second time in a month that police have charged Christy Newman, 42, for driving while intoxicated with children in her car. In the Belfast incident, police responded to a report of a very clearly extremely intoxicated person at the drive-thru line at the fast food restaurant. According to a report, Newman had argued with the staff at the restaurant, telling them that she was actually at McDonald's, even though she was at Dairy Queen, but she was telling them she was at McDonald's, and she was demanding that they served the children Happy Meals. You're at Dairy Queen, honey. You're not at McDonald's. She was traveling with her 3-year-old daughter and a 10-year-old boy who was not her son. Newman failed field sobriety tests and was taken to the Waldo County Jail to be booked.
If there's one thing Justin Jedlicka and Pixie Fox love, it's plastic surgery. The duo has been dubbed the real-life Barbie and Ken because of their devotion to going under the knife. But now it's getting in the way of their love life. Combined, 35-year-old Justin, 26-year-old Pixie have spent $500,000 to alter their appearances. The real-life Ken has had 340 surgeries, including self-designated back implants, implants in the shoulder, cheek, bicep, 5 nose jobs. His Barbie counterpart, a much more modest 17 procedures, including removing 6 ribs, liposuction, 4 boob jobs, hip and butt implants planned for later this year. With such a packed schedule, they don't have time anymore for romance. They said, for the time being, we've given up on love. We're committed to surgery and won't stop until we've achieved our dream look. Justin recently divorced from his husband of 3 years and adds he hasn't been able to find anyone comfortable with his obsession. Their solution, be alone together.
From Leesburg, a woman apparently had no interest in resolving a dispute with a neighbor. Rachel Ann Rowe, 24, arrested Monday after she reportedly drove into her neighbor's fence, told deputies she would try to work things out with the neighbor, then crashed into the fence 15 minutes later again.
Oh, no.
I guess it didn't work out. Rowe was charged with criminal mischief and released from the county jail after posting $500 bail. Apparently, it's been an ongoing dispute with her neighbor. It's like a 2-foot fence, kind of a small little dorky decorative fence. And anyway, apparently she's got a little anger issues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Along with the prize pigs, cows, and chickens, the Oregon State Fair will be displaying Nathan Martinez's blue ribbon winning pot plants. Since pot's legal in Oregon, the State Fair decided to include the prize-winning pot plants in the display in the Ag Building. The competition happened earlier in August at the state's first-ever Cannabis Growers Fair. And yes, there's a catch. You'll have to be 21 to even check out the plants. And the fair will have extra security around the cannabis and a lot of Doritos at the snack bar.
Hang on a second here. Just trying to resolve my page issue. All right, so I don't know if this guy did or not, but the Flagler County, Florida Sheriff's Office says a man did the right thing. He did the right thing when he turned in a lost wallet that had $3,400 in it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah, it's the right thing, right?
Uh-huh.
No one wants to keep that thing, do they?
Yeah, right.
Kevin Miller, 27, was leaving a PetSmart in Palm Coast when he spotted the wallet in the middle of the parking lot. Hey, finders keepers.
That's it.
Losers
Right.
keepers.
That's it.
9/10 of the law.
That's it.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
It's the middle of the parking lot.
Just
What do
mail
you-
him his ID back.
What do you think? Somebody got in a car and it dropped out of their pocket while they were getting in their car? What are you, crazy? In the middle of a parking lot? They threw it there on purpose. Now, at first, Miller wasn't sure if he should pick it up. Oh, yeah, it could be on camera, right? Maybe someone's looking. He told deputies after he saw someone eyeballing it, he retrieved it. Once he realized it was full of cash and credit cards, he called the sheriff's office. He counted the cash while he waited in his car for a deputy to arrive. I wonder why he counted the cash. Just curious, I guess. He says his jaw dropped when he took a look at how much money was in it. Deputies were able to track the owner down, who lives in Orlando. They came back to come and get their wallet, and apparently the money was intended for a family vacation. So nice guy there.
Yeah, good dude.
Good Samaritan.
Uh-huh.
That didn't sound reassuring. 15 before 8.
More coming up. 100.3 The Edge.
Who should you call when prices are too high? David Sergine of McClarty Nissan and his Price Buster.
There's no reason to pay high prices for a new car because McClarty Nissan has every vehicle in stock and online marked down to McClarty's lowest price, like our famous $14,900 Sentra and now Versas at $9,900. McClarty Nissan. Remember, the reason we sell so many is because you pay so little.
Wednesday, September 21st. Live at the Metroplex. 100.3 The Edge presents Deftones. Deftones. Tickets are on sale now at MetroplexLive.com or walk in at Rogue Vapors in Little Rock, Russellville, and North Little Rock. No Miss Tattoo in Cabot or at Crazy J's in Conway. Listen to The Edge to score your free passes or enter now at EdgeLittleRock.com to see Deftones live at the Metroplex. Presented by 100.3 The Edge.
When I listen to Audible, I'm not riding the L train during rush hour. I'm hunting whales with the crew of the Pequod. I can feel the cold air on my face and the icy spray of the Atlantic crashing against the bow. The smell of rotting blubber fills my nostrils. There she blows, buddies! Dead ahead! It's the White Whale! This is my stop. Excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry.
Go to audible.com/start trial and your first download is free. Audible. Stories that surround you.
When my son Timmy and I listen to Audible, we're not squeezed into his tiny bunk bed. We're adrift on a makeshift raft in the waters of the South Pacific. I can feel the sun beating down on us. We're down to our last tin of water. A plane! Timmy, we're saved! Don't stand up! Timmy!
Good thing we have carpeting.
Go to audible.com/start trial and your first download is free. Audible. Stories that surround you.
Great shopping.
Yeah, and we're giving back.
That's what makes Macy's Shop for a Cause so fabulous.
Give $5 to the March of Dimes,
and we'll get 10 to 25% savings throughout Macy's.
It's all weekend long, right now through Sunday, August 28th.
I love that our entire $5 donation benefits the March of Dimes.
And Macy's Shop for a Cause has savings for everyone.
Oh yeah, this is the feel-good sale of summer.
Savings off regular and sale prices, exclusions apply. Visit Macys.com/SFAC.
The explosiveness of a Kiss concert is now available on the new DVD and Blu-ray. Kiss Rocks Vegas. Filmed in Las Vegas during their historic residency, this show features Kiss hits Rock and Roll All Night, Shout It Out Loud, and many more. Kiss Rocks Vegas is available now. See Kiss on the Freedom to Rock Tour. Visit KissOnline.com for tour dates on Eagle Rock Entertainment.
Hey music lover, the only thing better than listening to your favorite music is seeing your favorite music too. So check out Honda Stage. It's a huge new movement in live music, and it features exclusive performances, behind-the-scenes content, ticket sweepstakes, concert photos, and more from the biggest names and brightest stars in music. You can see it all at the Honda Stage YouTube channel, and new artist videos and photos are constantly being added. So click on the Honda Stage ad now and let your eyes enjoy your music as much as your ears do.
Don't you wish you could wash in a machine, get it fresh and clean? Couches, mattresses, gym bags, and love seats. Now you can get it fresh with Febreze and Tide. Original scent, it'll smell like you just washed it. Over and over and over again. Breathe happy Febreze. Breathe happy Febreze. We're kicking the odor out and bringing the freshness in. So breathe happy Febreze.
Corey and Patrick in the morning.
That is one big pile of shit.
100.3 The Edge.
Good morning. It's 10 before 8.
Corey and Patrick, how are you?
Here's a forecast from Tom Brannon over at THV11. Their punching bag. He's the TV punching bag.
Yeah.
You predicted what? Cloudy. And a 50-50 chance of rain today. High around 90 degrees. It's 77 now.
This story is so insane. A man arrested on a charge of assault after being accused of waving his manhood at a waitress at a bar in the UK. 32-year-old Simon Coleman sentenced to some prison time. According to the police investigation, he went out to a bar where he got really drunk. He took his manhood from his pants and waved it around at a waitress. He then put his arm around her, tried to press it against her body. When questioned by police, Coleman said he was just making jokes. He later tried to put pool balls in his backside after dropping his pants and sitting on the pool table. Apparently, the police did not find that entertaining at all, and I hope they have banned that pool table from ever being used.
Okay, let's see. This story is, I'm not really sure where it comes out of here, but the man's name is Zhang, and it's out of the Daily Mail in the UK, so I don't think it's here. A drunk man locked inside a storage room by his angry wife got his head stuck in the door when he tried to escape. The 43-year-old, identified only as Zhang, had been quarreling with her over his drinking habits, but he soon found himself trapped in the room by his cunning wife when the couple from, here you go, East China's Jiangsu province argued over his alcohol problems. The wife shoved him into a storeroom and locked the metal door from outside as punishment. She believed locking him inside would prevent him from getting to more booze and allow him to sober up, but it only made Zhang angrier as he tried to break through the door. And that's when he stuck his head through this little opening. In his drunken state, he seemed to believe that he could fit through the tiny hole in the door and shoved his entire head through the space, leaving him completely trapped. Even after Zhang's wife had unlocked the metal door, the pair were still unable to free his head, which had begun at this point to swell and hurt from his failed attempts to get free. I guess every part of your body swells and hurts when you get stuck in something, huh?
Well, that's probably true, yes.
Yeah, we've had stories like that. In the end, the local firefighters had to be called to the home. The rescuers carefully expanding the hole with a hydraulic tool before successfully freeing this guy's head from the hole.
A woman seen on video driving her car while pushing her baby carriage on the road. The mother, identified as Anastasia of Kazakhstan, seen leaning out of the car window and pushing the baby carriage with one hand while driving her car with the other. A family friend recorded it. The mother uploaded it to social media, where it was shared with friends and family. However, the video soon went viral. After someone in her group shared it, people began to criticize her and call her a bad mom. When she learned of the controversy she created, she decided to tell her side of the story. I'm shocked. I didn't expect attention. I've been portrayed as an idiot. I love my son. I would never put him in danger. You're driving a car. She said, my son liked it a lot. He was laughing the entire time till he gets caught under the wheel, right? But he did not. Everything is fine.
Today's unfortunate name of the day, going back to the story about the drunk lady who went to the Dairy Queen but thought she was at a McDonald's and was like yelling at the people to serve her kids Happy Meals, and she was like totally stupid and got arrested for drunk driving and just being a dumbass. Her name was Christy. So if your first, middle, or last name is Christy and you're the first to call at 4331003, we've got your choice. You pick out a CD or a movie from what we have in-house here, okay?
Yeah.
4331003. Christy.
More in a minute. Corey and Patrick on 100.3 The Edge.
This report brought to you by Oak Lawn Racing and Gaming.
God, what's with the traffic?
What's with the traffic? What is with the traffic? Edge traffic.
Good morning to you. Traffic flow is definitely picking up. We have an accident on Center Street south of 630. 430 southbound between Crystal Hill Road and Cantrell Road is very slow right now as well. Seeing 30 eastbound between Bryant and Alexander, slow rolling traffic. From the Wren Law Firm Little Rock Traffic Studios, I'm Michael Higgins.
Hey folks, this is Mitch Ward at Red River Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep right here in Heber Springs, Arkansas. Now, we're new to this radio station, so a lot of you listen may not know where we're at. We're just 45 minutes to an hour north of North Little Rock or Jacksonville. Folks, we sell more Ram trucks than anyone in the state. And if you're looking for a new Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep, you're going to want to make the beautiful drive to Heber Springs. We've got Jeep Cherokees and Jeep Renegades that get 30-plus miles per gallon that you can buy in the low 20s. Folks, under $350 a month. So make the beautiful drive or come check us out at redriverdodge.com.
Our 2016 iHeartRadio Music Festival,
where over 50,000 people converged from around the world just to have a seat at this incredible weekend of music.
2 nights of the biggest artists in the world,
and a full day of cutting-edge bands at our daytime village.
We'll make sure you experience it like no one else.
Your own penthouse at Aria Sky Suites.
Front row tickets to the show.
Our private VIP artist rehearsals.
The exclusive after party so you can hang with the stars.
And don't forget about your own private helicopter.
As we now hand you $30,000.
I won.
And just when you think the dream is over,
you'll wake up to a brand new Mazda CX-3 in your driveway.
Our sold-out 2016 iHeartRadio Music Festival at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
There's nothing else like it. Win your once-in-a-lifetime trip in minutes.
T-Mobile's bringing the heat this
in the morning.
This is either really good or really bad. This whole thing's a piece of junk.
100.3 The Edge.
I want to congratulate Lisa Christie Floyd.
She just picked up a DVD or CD of her choice just for being the unfortunate name. Maybe it's you Monday.
Mother, tell your children not to walk my way. Tell your children not to hear my words, what they mean, what they say. Mother, can you keep them in the dark for a while? Can you hide them from the wedding world? Oh, Mother, Mother, gonna take your daughter out tonight. Gonna show her my world. Oh, Mother, Lord, I'm bound to see her. But if you wanna find hell with me, I can show you what it's like. Gotta bleed, not about to see your light. And if you wanna find hell with me, I can show you what it's. Mother, tell your children not to hold my hand. Tell your children not to understand.
KDJE Jacksonville. The old school, the 90s, and the best new rock first. This is Arkansas's rock station. 100.3 The Edge. Corey and Patrick in the morning.
Yet another reason I should have laid off the sauce.
100.3 The Edge.
4 minutes after 8.
Corey and Patrick, how are you?
So it's kind of cloudy today. There's a 50% chance of some rain from Tom Brannan at THV 11. 90 for a high at 77.
Just want to mention that the quick and dirty 5 and 30 happens right after 9 a.m. And today's prize, a romance kit from Cupid's Lingerie, includes lots of items you might need for a very fun and romantic evening. I know we talk a lot about unemployment rates, things like that, but a new survey came out that I thought, wow, this is really telling. According to a new survey, 52% of workers would gladly leave their current job for a new gig. 44% are actively looking for a new gig. So what?
Is this all workers between a particular age?
This is
just all workers?
All workers.
Okay.
Yeah. Money and benefits are key. This is what can bosses do to make employees happy and want to stay? The survey asked what characteristics of a job would do just that. The main issue, money.
Well, yeah, what the heck else are you working for?
Well,
I know some people
they told you for years that benefits were more important than money to people, but that's when people were making money, right?
I don't remember anyone telling me that.
Oh, yeah. They used to spend that all the time.
And who doesn't want to make money or have benefits from working? Mm-hmm. Well, okay, there's like 3 people. I want world peace. I'll do anything for world peace. I'll go to another third world country and work for nothing in the dirt and be stung by animals.
There are some people.
Okay, good for you. Good for you.
This is what the Peace Corps is, I think.
Yeah.
62% of people, it was about money. Other key-in factors included having a fun place to work.
Oh,
that's not important at all to you, huh? A flexible work environment and a job being a strong fit with a person's values.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
Now we have a fun place to work because it's right here. I mean, this studio is our fun place.
Studio is the fun place,
as opposed to we have an actual room in this building named the Fun Room,
which is anything but fun.
Nothing fun ever happened
ever
in that room.
Ever.
Usually corporate, online PowerPoints,
surprise meetings.
They should call it the Death Abyss.
The Death Abyss.
Okay, because. Well, never mind. But bad things happened during the Great Recession in the Fun Room. It's kind of like the Nazis saying, you're going to get a shower in the oven.
Yeah. Were you guys cold? We're going to warm you up in here. Come on over. Hop in.
Everybody on the train. We're going to go on a trip to Europe.
That's a mistake. Do not label rooms. People don't want to be labeled, nor do rooms. Okay? Now, listen, isn't money the prime reason you work anywhere?
Well, hell yeah, it is.
Unless you're rich already, then you do it because you are trying to obtain world peace.
I told you, my dad.
Right?
My dad was such an ass. He really was. I mean, just a jerk of a man.
Yeah.
But he was funny, though.
Mm-hmm.
Funny as hell. And he was working for a car dealership, and apparently he and another guy got into an argument and went to the boss.
Mm-hmm.
And the boss was like, well, so what are you mad at? My dad's name was Don. Why are you mad at Don? He said, well, but he doesn't show me any respect. And the boss said, I can't deposit respect. I don't give a damn. Get out of here. Guy sells cars. Get out of here.
That's good.
Don't move. 100.3 The Edge. Edge weather from THV 11.
Hey, happy Friday. Tom Brannan with your forecast for the day today. Looking at mostly cloudy skies and a 50-50 chance of rain and thunderstorms this afternoon. Look for the high of around 90.
Shack in Sutherland Shopping Center. Vapor World in Benton with the best house juices around. And you can find everything from a starter kit to stop smoking and start vaping. Or an upgrade to a box mod. Vapor World has upgraded tanks, batteries, coils, best prices on both house juice and premium juices. Save money. Save time. Shop the new Vapor World in Benton or the Vapor World near you. you in North Little Rock on JFK and Maumelle Boulevard, and the original store at Rodney Perriman Reservoir. Open late and open 7 days a week. Vapor World.
I'm Hank Henderson, and we're celebrating 35 years in business with our anniversary sale. Join the festivities and drive away for as low as $199 down on select vehicles. Just pick out the vehicle you want and the payment plan right for you. And remember, at Car-Mart, you can have your vehicle paid off in about 2.5 years. Come see why we continue to earn the repeat business of so many customers. America's Car-Mart. Drive easy.
With approved credit. See dealer for details. Example, $199 down, 110 weekly payments of $10.78 for $1,000 finance at 16.5%.
When I listen to Audible, I'm not flying to my 3rd sales meeting this month. I'm on a romantic date with my vampire boyfriend, Pierre. That pale skin, those dark, mysterious eyes, and those pointy teeth. Take me away, Pierre!
Ma'am?
I want to become queen of the night.
Ma'am, something to drink?
Water, please.
Go to audible.com/start trial and your first download is free. Audible. Stories that surround you.
When my son Timmy and I listen to Audible, we're not squeezed into his tiny bunk bed. We're adrift on a makeshift raft in the waters of the South Pacific. I can feel the sun beating down on us. We're down to our last tin of water. A plane! Timmy, we're saved! Don't stand up! Timmy!
Good thing we have carpeting.
Go to audible.com/start trial and your first download is free. Audible. Stories that surround you.
Great shopping.
Yeah, and we're giving back.
That's what makes Macy's Shop for a Cause so fabulous.
Give $5 to the March of Dimes,
and we'll get 10 to 25% savings throughout Macy's.
It's all weekend long, right now through Sunday, August 28th.
I love that our entire $5 donation benefits the March of Dimes.
And Macy's Shop for a Cause has savings for everyone.
Oh yeah, this is the feel-good sale of summer.
Savings off regular and sale prices, exclusions apply. Visit Macys.com/SFAC.
As your State Farm agent, I'm going to do something I've never done on radio before.
What's that?
Help you combine your auto and renter's insurance.
State Farm can do that? Wow, that means I can do anything on radio. Like discharge fireworks on unsuitable holidays.
I wouldn't do that.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody!
Look, I'm saying State Farm helps life go right by helping combine policies only because we do that in real life.
That is so cool. Hang on.
No, not inside.
Happy Groundhog Day, too.
State Farm, here to help life go right. Call an agent today.
LOL. Ha ha ha.
Corey and Patrick in the morning.
ROFL.
Weekdays on 100.3 The Edge.
Oh, I just thought of something.
What?
Remind me to mention the Facebook issue.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't want to do it this break, but soon. Okay. 12 minutes after 8.
Hey, listen, Corey and Patrick, go ahead and do your weather real quick.
Cloudy. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, good enough. That's how we roll on a Friday, y'all.
That's what you get. You're late to the show. We did the weather for the first 2 hours.
You don't know the temperature. Walk your ass to the door and stick your hand outside.
Hey, there's an app for that.
Right? Hey, we're going to be involved in this, and I'm sure they regret it already. The 25th Annual Firefighter Combat Challenge. It'll be in North Little Rock. 2 days, September 16th and 17th, down on the river by the sub. Now, firefighters from all over the nation come compete in this thing. It's kind of like a Ninja Warrior for firefighters. They'll have a kids course set up, too. And, of course, we'll be live streaming. So, want to get out to that.
I want to talk about the Facebook thing now.
Okay.
I'll forget about it. This stuff will hold. So, lately, and that'd be like in the last 6 months, maybe. Lately, my wife and I are sitting there in the evening and TV's on. We're supposed to be sharing some time together, watching some television.
Special time.
But she's on Facebook, which is perfectly fine. She's also, she's just scanning her phone.
Yeah.
But then she starts with the pause it. Let me read this to you.
Oh.
So I pause it. She reads me something. Okay, thanks. I start the TV back up. 30 seconds later, pause it. I want to read this to you. And it's like, wait a minute. Who said you could read me crap while we're watching TV? I said, I don't want to read or listen to your Facebook posts or comments, or it's like, just can't you just read it to yourself? You're on Facebook, not me. I'm not on
But
there.
She wants to share that with you.
Well, then she should send me a message on Facebook.
Bestie?
I'm watching TV. Now, isn't it a little rude to be sitting there and like pause it? Or sometimes she won't even say pause it. She'll say, listen to this. It's like, okay, I got the TV blaring. Now she's trying to talk over the TV.
And let me guess.
Yeah.
You pause it, and then you slowly turn your head with that blank stare look like, what do you want this time? Really? Really, Facebook girl?
No, but this is a serious
Was she
issue.
in tears by the time you're done?
No. No. She didn't get mad. I mean, I'm the one. First of all, if anyone should have been annoyed, it would have been me.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like when you're having lunch and you're sitting across from each other, and the person's not even talking to you. This is the opposite. They're totally engrossed in their phone. You're not even there.
Right.
Here, we're supposed to be doing something together, sharing the news or whatever program we're watching.
It's like she's popping in and out of another dimension.
And it's like, yeah, she's basically saying to me, I'm really ignoring our time together. I'm reading my posts. Oh, here, I'd like to honor you for a moment by reading this to you and interrupting your life.
Actually, I know exactly what you mean. Now, let me ask this. Does she have a particular show she loves? That she's very intent on watching?
Sure.
Now, what if you were to do that same thing?
Oh, are you kidding me?
How would she react to that?
Honey, pause this. I want to read you something off of this porn site.
This is a donkey punch. Bet you didn't see that before. Yeah, you know how it is because you're going to say, hey, pause it. Let me show you this. She's going to go, you know this is my show. I wait all week to watch this show.
No, it's worse when it's your show. But, I mean, just the whole idea, it's like, wait a minute, stop. Just can't you do that quietly to yourself? Mm-hmm. Isn't that why you have a personal mobile device?
Mm-hmm.
You can do it by
Have you
yourself.
considered just asking her to sit in the next room?
We talked about it last night, and I found it. Well, no, not sitting in the next room, but I had to say, look, I said, can't you just read that to yourself? I said, I don't need to know what your friends are saying about a picture. I don't need to know about that meme right now. I'm trying to concentrate on what that guy's saying up there.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It just seems like it gets worse and worse.
I can't pay attention to my real spouse. I'm looking at this fictional character on TV.
Well, wait a second. Now that's a good point. But whose virtual world wins out? Does the TV world win out?
No.
Or does the online world win out?
Yeah.
You're both. But at least before she picked up the phone, we were both in the same fake world.
Right.
Now I got to deal with her fake world.
Interrupting your fake world.
Yeah. So
if someone says, at least your wife pauses the TV, mine just talks louder.
Well, that's what. Well, she was doing that too. Well, actually, to be honest, she was just talking over the TV until I began to pause it.
Yeah, my wife, she gets upset because she'll do that same thing to me, honestly. You know, she'll be looking at her phone, and she'll go, oh, look at it, and I'll hit pause, and then I'll look over, and she'll go, oh, now you're going to act like you don't want to hear it? Is that it? You're too good for me?
Or here's the other thing.
No, honey, I just want to watch
Here's the other thing. You're watching TV, and all of a sudden, there's another audio source in the room. And your significant other is playing a video loud.
Yes.
Off their phone.
I'm sorry, is that bothering you?
Well, yeah, it's bothering me. Yeah, it's like having two speakers and they're both featuring different audio.
Yeah.
My head's about to explode.
Yeah, it's like showing up to the theater and pulling out a jam box.
I mean, of course it's... Does anyone not think that's rude? Am I alone here?
No, I got the same problem. It's
you were supposed to not say a word.
Okay.
No, it's too late now. You already did. It was so awkwardly beautiful there.
Bite me.
Well, I just it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You're not alone. Trust me.
I just wanted to bring that up because I suspect that there are probably millions of people suffering through. I don't even know what this is called.
Suffering. Do you suffer from
multiple device neurosis? I don't know what it is. I just know that it's getting kind of worse.
In the arms of the angel.
More of Corey and Patrick in a moment. The Edge. THV 11.
Good morning. I'm Laura Monteverde from THV 11 News. Here's a check of today's top stories. A 78-year-old Jefferson County man is recovering after he lost a leg in a dog attack. The sheriff's office says the man was attacked by 3 dogs in his own yard. According to the police report, the man was able to call his son, who was nearby. The son killed 2 of the dogs. The third got away. Governor Asa Hutchinson is stepping up his criticism of ballot measures to legalize medical marijuana, saying they would be a drain on state resources. The governor also said he opposes a proposed constitutional amendment that would allow casinos in 3 Arkansas counties. And the Arkansas State Highway and Transportation Department announces the closing date for the construction of the new Broadway Bridge. The bridge, which connects U.S. Highway 70 to Little Rock, will close at 10 a.m. on Wednesday, September 28th. The closure is expected to last 6 months. From the THV 11 newsroom, I'm Laura Monteverde.
This report brought to you by Target.
Here's traffic.
Good morning to you. Traffic flow looking slow in a couple of areas here. Let me get right to it. 430 southbound near Crystal Hill. We have an accident. Stop and go traffic there. Also seeing 30 west between Curtis Sykes and Broadway. 40 west between Burns Park and Crystal Hill Road. Also in North Little Rock, running with slow traffic. From the Wren Law Firm Little Rock Traffic Studios, I'm Michael Higgins.
Out of my above-ground pool. I'm hurtling toward the planet Zebulax, searching for a new homeworld. The days turn into months. Months turn into years as my ship slips ever farther into the endless blackness of space. Kevin, water stays in the pool.
Go to audible.com/start trial and your first download is free. Audible. Stories that surround you.
When I listen to Audible, I'm not skimming the dead leaves out of my above-ground pool. I'm hurtling toward the planet Zebulax, searching for a new homeworld. The days turn into months. Months turn into years as my ship slips ever farther into the endless blackness of space. Kevin, water stays in the pool.
Go to audible.com/start trial and your first download is free. Audible. Stories that surround you.
Great shopping.
Yeah, and we're giving back.
That's what makes Macy's Shop for a Cause so fabulous.
Give $5 to the March of Dimes,
and we'll get 10 to 25% savings throughout Macy's.
It's all weekend long, right now through Sunday, August 28th.
I love that our entire $5 donation benefits the March of Dimes.
And Macy's Shop for a Cause has savings for everyone.
Oh yeah, this is the feel-good sale of summer.
Savings off regular and sale prices, exclusions apply. Visit Macys.com/SFAC.
Just kidding. There's no static on iHeartRadio. We just need your ear for a second. For our ad. An ad for who, you ask? An ad for Sour Patch Kids. You know, first they're sour, then they're sweet. Yeah, that's us. Well, guess what? This is the sour part. The sweet part? This ad is already over. Like right now. Sour Patch Kids. Sour, sweet, gone.
Corey and Patrick in the morning.
Son of a
100.3 The Edge.
son of a. The bloody angle, the symmetry. You're cheap and easy, isn't holding me. My mouth is a gun I can shoot. I can show you the truth, and I don't need a reason to lie to you. No
at a trip to our iHeartRadio Music Festival now.
Text the word DICE to 200-200.
You'll receive a confirmation text. Standard message and data rates apply. That's DICE to 200-200.
100.3 The Edge.
29 after 8.
It's Corey and Patrick. Friday.
I'm Corey.
I'm Patrick.
That's Jersey.
How's it going?
He's here on Fridays. Cloudy, unpaid. He's an unpaid intern.
Yes.
Or, I don't know.
The oldest
intern.
Longest running
The oldest
intern.
radio intern in America.
That is true. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I'm pretty sure that's true.
That's true, yeah. He does it all for a bottle of booze at the end of the year.
That's
really sad. It's really sad. What is it you drink again? It's that Crown Royal,
Crown
right?
Royal.
Yeah, yeah. Every time I buy a bottle of that stuff for you, I feel like it looks like something I'd like to drink.
Yeah, I like it.
You know, but then I don't buy it for myself.
Right.
It's nice and smooth.
Because I hardly drink that much.
No, yeah, I'm sure a bottle would sit on your shelf for some time.
I have booze I bought 10 years ago in my bar.
It's aged.
That I bought to fill out the bar, and most things are not even opened.
You may as well keep it in the oak barrel it started in.
Cloudy, 50% chance of rain today, high around 90. All right, so I mentioned this phenomenon. Don't really know if there's a word for it. Probably somewhere there is on the internet. When you're watching TV, say, and your spouse or whoever decides that they want to read to you something that someone posted on Facebook, either a comment or a post, and they'll either talk over the TV, ignoring the fact that moments ago you were both doing the same activity. Well, maybe you weren't exactly both watching TV.
But either way.
But the TV's on. You're both in the same room. They'll talk over the TV and try to tell you something. Or it'll be, pause it.
Pause it. Let me show you this.
And then they tell you something stupid or try to describe a meme or whatever it is.
Oh, that's the best, isn't it? The memes? You think that's funny? Oh, yeah, that's cute. Oh, it's not as funny as your show.
Or it's like, pause it, come over here and look at this.
Yeah, I'm not getting up. No.
So I mean, I had that going on last night with my wife. I'm like,
be something naked if I'm getting up.
Honey, stop it. It's like, stop asking me to pause TV. Stop reading me your Facebook comments. If I wanted to be on Facebook now, I would have my phone in front of me.
You know what? You could probably score yourself a hell of a good end of the night, if you get my drift, if you would just stream her Facebook to your TV and just watch it on the TV, go through it that way together.
She doesn't know. Shut up. She doesn't know that there's a Facebook app for the TV.
Okay, she does not know.
Shut up.
Okay.
If by chance she is listening today, if she finds that out, I'm a dead man.
Oh, that'd be so awesome. You could watch the videos together on TV. No need for your show.
Good morning, The Edge. Try that again. Hello?
Hey, Corey, you're not alone. It's not called multiple device neurosis. I always called it just being a dick.
What is it?
Being a dick.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, my wife will do that, and I'll be in the middle of telling her a story, and she pulled her phone out and just started scrolling through. It was like, all right, don't worry about it. Just text it to you later.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, man. Hi, The Edge. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Hi,
We're good.
How are you?
I'm great. So I was just listening to your bit, and I was laughing. My husband would purposely, while watching Sons of Anarchy and watching Jack Teller's ass, that's when he always wanted to show me something.
Oh, okay.
I have far more important things to look at right now. Okay, so you're not alone there, my friend.
That's a good ruse.
Thanks.
I like that.
Yeah. All right, thanks.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Anyway, I've had my say about that, so I'm ready to move on unless you got something else on that particular subject.
Somebody said, just go into full whipped mode and have a joint Facebook account. Aren't those the best? You always know that one of them has been in trouble before somehow if you have a shared Facebook.
Can I ask you a question, speaking of which? I know a lot of people do this where they have their significant other in their profile picture. You do that.
Yeah.
Which is real sweet and everything, but it kind of defeats the purpose of a profile pic. Because if I'm trying to see what you look like, now I got to figure out, are you a tranny or Which one's Patrick? If I don't know you, it's like
You're really
well,
on the struggle with that, huh?
Well, I'm just making.
I give you too much credit.
I'm making an example out of.
I see.
if I'm about to become your friend because I heard about you, and I go over there and I see you and I see Laura, and it's like, oh wait a second, what's going on here? I got two people here. I don't know anymore with gender identity. What's going on? I'm just saying it's a. Are
you saying my wife looks like a tranny?
No, I'm not saying anything like that.
Because I will turn it loose on you. You don't need to worry about me.
I will. I'm sorry now that I used your photo as an example.
I'm just making sure I understand.
If anyone looks like a tranny, it's not her.
Right.
But anyway, that's besides the point.
And you mean transmission, by the way.
I'm just saying, I think like these multiple heads in profile shots are another weird thing about Facebook. Can't anyone follow directions?
That's the least weird thing on Facebook, in my opinion.
I just feel
There's
like
too many choices. You have to have a profile picture, a background picture, this picture, that picture. You know,
well, they're
like,
trying to not look like MySpace.
Oh, MySpace.
That's why they have sort of standards.
Yeah, that was the best, though.
Wasn't it? It was like taking LSD every time you went on the computer.
You'd be on there, and you go to someone's page and take 20 minutes to load. There'd be 3 songs playing and a video, and these sparkly unicorn stars going all over.
Yeah.
You're like, am I having a seizure? What is...
It's like, just because you can add it to your page doesn't mean you should.
That was the Wild West, though, because everybody was designing their own MySpace, and they all looked horrible.
Yeah,
but we thought they were awesome.
And, I mean, I don't even think we had broadband going real well.
Oh, no.
We still had, like, fast, maybe, I don't know, 128 megabit dial-up or whatever it was.
Yeah, that's right.
So it would take quite a while to load, and then all of a sudden, there'd be like this, like your computer would vomit all of this stuff at once, like songs and videos and flashies and GIFs and animation.
I'm going to admit something I shouldn't, all right?
What?
But when the internet, first kicked off and, it's to where everybody was starting to kind of explore the internet, and someone said, you can look up like pictures of naked chicks and stuff on the internet, right? And I'm like, really? You can? Like, yeah, man, all you got to do here, do the, just type in this and it'll, bring it up. I was like all excited. Of course, now this was, I was 21, 22, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so I typed it in to get and the picture started to pull up, and I could see about the forehead, and it sat there for about 8 minutes like that. And I just went, this isn't worth it. I'm going back to the magazine. I'm out of here. I can't wait that long.
It's just terrible.
Her bangs are hot.
23 before 9. I don't think I have time to do this. Did you hear about in Louisville, Kentucky, 5 police officers refused service at a Taco Bell?
No.
Yeah, some jerky counter, probably a teenager, with some sort of like misdirected sense of entitlement
like
and
own
social
Taco
justice.
Bell. They're not even qualified to make that decision.
Another great $15 an hour worker who just told the officers I wasn't going to serve them and walked away from them. A female employee walked toward the register to take the orders. Before she could, the officers overheard a conversation between 2 employees who were making the food, and they were saying, I want to mess with them. So at that point, they said, yeah, don't think we want to eat here. Anyway, the Taco Bell and the local franchise has apologized profusely, but it's really sad that people who have these entry-level jobs where you could actually get some work experience are making such stupid decisions.
Well, it just shows such a dramatic level of ignorance.
Really does. Okay, another cop story. Police officer in Wilmington, North Carolina, called 911 last month because he was too drunk, needed a ride home. The police officer.
Did they oblige him?
He's, I don't know. He's 24 and his name is Christian McCarty. So far, the department hasn't taken disciplinary action against him.
New Hanover County, this is Keisha.
How you doing? This is Officer McCarty with the Holden Police Department. Do you have any District 5 units available?
Let me take a look. Did you need them to respond to an area?
Well, I may have got a little bit too much drink tonight, and I needed one of them to respond to Rice Bowl military. I just want to make sure I get home safely.
Wrightsville Military.
Yes, ma'am. This is Unit 295, Officer McCarty.
Okay, are you in your vehicle or where are you at?
Yes, ma'am. I'm stopped here at Wrightsville and Military Cutoff.
All right, I'll go ahead and get somebody out there for you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, you're welcome.
Well, I mean, at least he was responsible. Now, I might have called a cab
Yeah, that's what you was
or
gonna
my
say.
mom or a friend or anyone but the department.
He's drunk.
Right, right.
Now, anybody else who is drunk sitting in a car at this would be arrested and charged.
There'd be a DUI for
Right?
that for sure.
It doesn't
well,
matter whether...
if the keys are in there and you're sitting in it, yeah.
That's right. Okay, one more thing here. So, George Carlin, who is dead now, has an album coming out next month, the 16th. And it's called, believe it or not, I Kind of Like It When a Lot of People Die. Okay? And they have released a couple of cuts here and there. Here is one of the cuts, unheard yet. Okay, you're going to hear it for the first time.
I'm excited about that.
George Carlin talking about crooked cops. Okay, here it is.
You don't help the police. When I was a kid and we went to the movies, we rooted against the police. Against the police and for the crooks. And I still do. I love the crooks. I don't give a if they come to my house and kill my entire family. I'm on their side. I'd rather spend 16 hours stuck in an elevator with a couple of crooks than even say hello to a policeman. You don't help the police. They're not on your side. Don't you understand this yet? They work for the state. They'll plant fake evidence. They'll put a loaded gun in the hands of an unarmed man they've shot to death. They harass minorities. They brutalize people. They deny people their rights, and they lie about it all in court all the time. They perjure themselves routinely. But they don't squeal on each other. They're not rats. So take a page from their book, but never ever help them. And above all, don't plea bargain by turning in a friend. Tell you what, some of you religious people out here, you religious folks, on Judgment Day, when you see God, ask him if you can plea bargain. Ask him if you turn in your family, will he let you into heaven? You know what he'll say? He'll say, go to hell. He'll say, go to hell, you squealing prick. Because even God hates a rat.
Oh, wow. Is that an indictment or what?
Wow, that is.
Oof. Wow. All right. So that, I can't imagine what else is on that album.
That's pretty brutal.
Is that why it's been, is that why
I
it's
think
been
that's why it's been on
unreleased?
the shelf. Pretty sure.
When did he die? About 4 or 5
Right
years
after he made that, I would imagine.
No, he was killed.
Yeah.
Corey and Patrick in the morning, 100.3 The Edge.
This report brought to you by